Welcome back to another NFL Mock Draft Simulator video here with Vendetta Sports Media. I am your host, Garrett Burrows. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers finished 13-4 last year, a perennial favorite to come out of the NFC to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We all know how their season ended, devastating last-second field goal to San Francisco. We're going to be trying to get this team back into contention. We have a clear hole in this team since we traded away Davante Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders this offseason. We're going to be trying to find its replacement, basically. We've got 2 first-round picks to do so, picking at 22 and 28. We are going to go ahead and get things started. That's going to be kind of the primary focus of this draft, is to try to find some sort of replacement for Davante Adams, or just to try to find pieces that's going to help us get to the Super Bowl. As always, 5-round mock. We're going to get started. And the nice thing is since we're in win now mode, if I have a player fall enough where I feel like we could jump up to get him, I'm going to make that move. Buffalo trades up to get Jordan Davis. What a pick. Okay, this isn't great. I was hoping that Olave would be there. I mean, we still have Jameson Williams. The curse is real. Okay, well, I'm not trading up, obviously. This is a potential trade down spot, if we're being honest. I mean, looking at the board right now, if my number one true priority was wide receiver, there's one staring at me right in the forehead in Drake London. I'm just not in love with Drake London. He's been getting a lot of buzz and a lot of hype this offseason, especially post-combine and things like that. I'm not in love with him. I'm not going to take him at 22. I don't think he's a first-round wide receiver. Christian Watson, I wouldn't touch him in the first 3 rounds. I'm not even going to consider him. If you go to their team needs, wide receiver, linebacker, tackle. You got 2 prime. You have 2 prime candidates at linebacker in Devin Lloyd and Nakobe Dean. I don't think Nakobe Dean kind of fits what we're doing here. I think Devin Lloyd's probably a better fit. Plus, he can more acclimate to the cold weather we're playing with in Green Bay. I don't hate dropping down 1 and picking up a mid-round pick, but also picking up a second-round pick next year, kind of intriguing too. Plus, we pick up a lot of picks in this draft. We pick up their next 3. They're not going to pick again until 124. If I could somehow manage to get that New Orleans first-round pick, I'll even take off 101, honestly. I'm kind of intrigued by this, actually. I have no future picks next year, which is strange. I'll give up 140. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time on this just because you watching me do trades probably isn't the most exhilarating thing you could be doing with your time, but I don't care about those late round picks. Okay. What if we fleece the system here a little bit? What if I give you 28 instead? Crazy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna draft her then, I think. What was the other offer? Yeah, I don't love that. I like having all those picks though. That's intriguing. A second next year. Fine. We'll just take it. They traded for Trent McDuffie. Lloyd's off the board. Okay, not bad. Falling down 1 more and getting another mid-round pick isn't awful. I'm not trading with San Francisco. That just broke our hearts. Okay, so I think we're gonna pick here. And is it crazy to say I think I'm gonna reach and take George Pickens here at 28? Like just to make sure I get my guy. Because that is, I mean, if you look at the board right now, he's the 5th guy on the board from PFN. And I would take George Pickens over any one of those guys. My next guy I'd probably take is, I mean, Drake London would be too, but I love George Pickens. I think he's going to be a lot better than Drake London. And he kind of almost fits what we're losing in Davante Adams almost. When do we pick next? 50. Yeah, okay. Yeah. See, we got to take him now because otherwise we're not going to get him. And I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're just going to go ahead and reach, and we're going to take George Pickens. Because, I mean, we got to find a receiver for Aaron Rodgers to throw to, honestly. We have to. We got to find a receiver for him. A guy like Nakobe Dean is still on the board. We have a needed linebacker. I'm going to give it a couple more, though. Yeah, see. Shocker. Shouldn't have said anything. Devontae Wyatt's on the board. Quay Walker's on the board. And I wouldn't have to move up much to go get him. I'd probably have to move up in front. Who did Baltimore take? Trevor Penning. Okay. I might want to trade up in front of Baltimore to go take Devontae Walker potentially, or Devontae Wyatt rather. Not really big need though, is what they're listed as. Give it a couple more. I like Christian Harris a lot. Christian Watson goes to Bears. Not an awesome pick for them, but okay, so I pick at 53. So this one is definitely gonna get moved. And I like the idea of picking up another second next year, but it's going to be, the Rams are going to be a Super Bowl contender next year. They're going to vie to win their division. It's just, that's probably going to be pick 60. At least no earlier than like 58, if I had to guess. So it's a later round pick. It doesn't hold a lot of value with me. But it is a second round pick, and I get a 4th as well. They don't have anything else better than. Give me 3 seconds next year. If we look at the board, we've got a tackle here who we could use. Quay Walker's on the board. But I think that the Rams probably don't take Quay Walker, so I'd probably be safe trading with them. Denver might take Quay Walker, potentially, or McCreary, if I had to guess. What, 16? Okay. All right. Abraham Lucas. Interesting. Trade with Denver again. But the problem with this, though, I mean, I pick at 59. At this point, I'm just getting a whole bunch of fucking picks. Like, we got a ton of picks for Green Bay right now, which is a plus. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks in the top 100, which I like. I think I pick at 59. Who do I risk it? Because I want to take Quay Walker, but is he going to be there at 59 is what I'm wondering. Probably not. I've got a lot of picks in this draft. We're just going to go and take them now. We're just going to go ahead and take them now, and we're going to see if we can move 59 here. See, another opportunity to pick up a second next year, which I like. If they can give me a fifth, we're in business. I'm going to talk to Buffalo, though. This pick's going to Buffalo. It's not picking in. Oop. Gotta be careful with that reset button. Okay, how about a sixth then next year? Y'all are really going to be stingy with those late round picks, huh? Unbelievable. Fine. You know what? Take it. I'll take a second next year. That's fine with me. McCreary is a good pick for Buffalo too, actually. A Vegas third next year who is a playoff team. I mean, I wrote an article about them that, you know, it's time people start telling the truth about this Raiders team. I think they're going to finish second in the division. I think they're going to be a wild card spot again next year. So this is probably late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, mid to late 80s, if I had to guess. But it's another pick in the top 100 next year, which I love that. So when do I pick next? 83. I kind of want to take this pick, actually. I like Travis Jones a lot. I think he has sleeper potential in this draft class. I think he has sleeper potential. Going back to their team needs, I've already addressed wide receiver and linebacker, offensive tackle and corner and edge. I mean, Raymond's there. Myjai Sanders, who I'm not in love with. I mean, Travis Jones isn't necessarily a need. It's more of a luxury. It's kind of the best player available for the defense. But I feel like, should we just double down on wide receiver and take John Mechie? John Mechie. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Give Aaron Rodgers 2 stud receivers coming in, and Mechie's a burner. I think I talked myself into Mechie. I like that. Because this team, you know, the front office before me never wanted to support him with weapons. So we're going to give him 2 in this draft. I like that. So, I mean, looking at what we've already done for next year, Philadelphia second, Buffalo second, Denver third. We're tooling for next year. But I feel like we also have players in place right now to where we are going to contend. I'm probably going to take this pick, and I'm looking at Fahalele or NPF from Ohio State. Freier's played against better talent. Yeah, we're going to do that. Take a tackle. He could probably come in and vie for a starting job potentially. I don't love that. I mean, it's not the worst offer I probably could have gotten, but it's not my favorite. And Myjai Sanders is still there. So never mind. I'm not even going to consider it. Before, 20 some odd picks ago, I liked Myjai Sanders just not at that position, but getting him in the mid 90s. That's not bad. I like that. And again, this is more of a want, not a need, but Isaiah Spiller's still on the board. That's nuts to me. Are really going to consider that? I mean, we don't need a running back is the problem. We've got nice running back depth. It's just, I like Isaiah Spiller. I could double down on linebacker and shake Channing Tindall. who I also like. Stop. Oh, fuck. Okay. Trade offer. I pick up a 5th next year. Wait, we can make that a 3rd. Odd boost plus 100 for Judge to get a hit. I feel like that's easy money. I might have to look at that. I don't care about any of these 7s. I'll give you all of these 7s to pick up New England's 3rd next year. I want New England's 3rd. Bro, it's windy outside. Golly. You need like this pick here. So what if I give you 171 for a 3rd? That gives me a big gap in picks, but I'm not going to be picking that late anyway in this video. Okay, well, then I'm drafting here. That's fine. Hey, listen, I could really piss off Aaron Rodgers. Take a guy like Bailey Zapp. Bailey Zapp's intriguing. Not really. Listen, if I'm going to go running back, if I'm going to double, like if I'm going to give Aaron Rodgers as much weapons as possible, what if I just take a 3rd running back? Because I like Isaiah Spiller, but I also like James Cook. Is that crazy? That's kind of crazy. I could take Isaiah Likely, play behind Big Bob Tunyon. So my options here are Likely, Channing Tindall, and James Cook. I shouldn't take James Cook only because we have running backs in Green Bay. We got them. We don't need another one. And tight end's not a huge need either. And if I land Tindall, that's just more depth. I think I'm going to do that. I'll take Tindall. He'll look good in green and yellow. I always forget about Mario Goodrich. We have a nice secondary in Green Bay. What do I pick next? 30. Is it crazy to want to move up? Is it crazy to move up for James Cook? No. Maybe. Do I trade up in front of Baltimore? Because Cleveland definitely doesn't need James Cook. Baltimore could maybe use James Cook. The Saints don't need him. Chiefs don't need him. Colts don't need him. Chargers don't really need him. I mean, the Eagles could use him. Or I could just trade up now and try and get him. Just really, really sink my teeth into this offense and try to fuck. Okay. Okay, we're going to trade you 130 and 171. Okay. That's probably overpaying a little bit, but that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I'm helping this offense. This is what we have to build around. Rodgers is only going to be playing here for a couple more years. We've got to build around him. Michael Clemens is interesting. Haskell Garrett's interesting. I still think Bailey Zapp's interesting. And I don't think it's going to piss Rodgers off because we're picking it. This is what, a 4th round pick? Yeah, it's a 4th round pick on a quarterback. And I know that Jordan Love's not the answer. Our CEO came out and said that yesterday. We don't even believe in him. Bailey Zapp is the most proficient. I was trying to combine prolific. I did it again. Proficient and prolific. Trying to combine the two. He's statistically the greatest college quarterback ever. Or maybe not that, but he had the greatest season last year. I'm intrigued by it. I don't know. Is that a bad pick? I mean, the kid's not going to play for 2 or 3 years. It's kind of punting on that pick, though. I'm going to take Michael Clemens. I want the record to state, though, I want him to take Zap. Why did Kansas City pick a quarterback? I was really hoping he was going to be there, man. That sucks. It sucks. So disappointing. Mike Hill, right? Alec Lindstrom's there. I like Alex Lindstrom a lot. Help out the offensive line a little bit. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like it. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, Jake Ferguson's still there. Do I even pick this round? I don't. So I'd have to move up to get him. I'd have to move into this round. How many fucking picks do the Jets have in this round? Jesus Christ. Jake Ferguson's gone. That's because I mentioned it. We all know that I'm cursed. I think this is going to be it. I don't really see anybody that I like have to move up and get. Oh, that punter's still sitting there. Am I really going to trade up for a punter, though? No, I'm not. Yeah, see, Dallas got him anyway. All right. Listen, back-to-back videos. No fuck-ups. No nothing. Nothing. Listen. Getting in the routine of it. I like this draft class, honestly. I think this gives us a chance to compete this year and picked up 3 picks in the top 100 for next year, including 2 seconds. Yes, Buffalo and Philadelphia. Buffalo, definitely a playoff team, probably a contender out of the AFC. Philadelphia, probably going to win their division. I like Washington a lot. I also love Dak Prescott, and he has to show up eventually. He's got to show up eventually. So maybe this is the year that the Cowboys finally put it together, you know? So that division is going to be tough in the sense of most of the teams are not awesome, but they're going to beat up on each other. So that could be a mid-round pick, or that could be towards the end of the second round. But I, again, picked up 3 in the top 100, and that's 1 starter, 2 starter. I mean, Mechie might even start potentially. Frieres, training cap battle. This isn't a bad draft class. I like it. I like it. Sneaky pick at 140 and Alec Lindstrom too. I love that pick at 140. This isn't bad. Packers fans, if you're watching this, drop a comment. Let me know how I did. Let me know what you would do differently. This is going to be it for this mock draft simulator video for the Green Bay Packers. This is through Vendetta Sports Media. If you have not subscribed already, be sure to smash the subscribe button, like the video, ring the bell so you don't miss any more of the content coming out, and share this video with a friend or share this video with another Packers fan of yours. If you think I'm shit, let them know. Watch this guy. He's awful. Or you think I'm not bad, be like, hey, listen, this guy knows what he's talking about. Until next time, I'm Garrett Burrows. See ya.